Okay, Subaru Legacy or Liberty or Outback or um, Forester, whatever, that is stalling when you stop. You try and stop at an intersection and the vehicle stalls. Okay, so a whole lot of stuff online will tell you to look at making sure that the throttle body is clean, the airflow meter, that sort of thing. Those are common issues for stalling, but they will stall different to what the main issue is in these Subarus. And so the way to tell the difference is for any of those issues, you will come to a complete stop, and then as the revs come down and the vehicle tries to idle, it won't be able to because the throttle butterfly is gunked up or something and it can't get enough air through to idle, or the airflow meter is reading wrong and it's not able to idle properly. You've got a vacuum leak, something like that. Okay, that's a different issue. What the issue that I had recently, sorry I don't have video of the car doing it, I was just busy that day. But what happens is you come up to an intersection, you put your foot on the brake to stop, and then just before you come to a complete stop, the vehicle stalls, and it will do it quite violently. And if you imagine, okay, so this is in an automatic transmission vehicle, you imagine driving a manual vehicle up to a set of traffic lights, whatever, you're coming to a stop, you put your foot on the brake, but you don't put your foot on the clutch, and then the vehicle harshly stalls. Okay, that's what this is doing, and the common problem in these is actually to do with the torque converter, and the torque converter in them stays in a lock-up state, so it's actually not releasing to allow that freewheeling, basically, which would be the equivalent of putting your foot on the clutch in a manual car. Okay, so if that's what it's doing, you're coming up to an intersection, you're going to stop, and then it's stalling on you, before it gets a chance to stop completely and try to come down to an idle, then that is what your issue is. To confirm it, you can plug a scan tool in. If you've got the right scan tool, you can often bring up the parameters on your live data for the torque converter lockup, and you can actually see that it's not releasing as you come to a stop. And from there, basically, you need to take the vehicle to an automatic transmission specialist. They again can reconfirm the fault for you, but also they need to take the thing apart, and it basically needs a rebuild to repair this fault. Okay, but just to clarify that that's what this fault is, which is, yeah, will really help you out if you're looking for it and you can't work out why it's stalling so suddenly and so violently, and you've tried everything else, you've cleaned all the other stuff. That's what the problem actually is. It's in the transmission, and if you go and drive the vehicle again now knowing this and picturing that, you'll understand what I mean. Okay, so hope this has helped you out. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more real tips from Real Mechanics.